Once again, good morning to everybody who's here. What about you? To the Criminal Justice Research and Planning Unit in partnership with the National Crime Prevention and Reduction Unit, the Youth Community Pop-Up Tournament this morning. We're getting ready to start the Road Tennis Tournament. I believe we have about 20-something people, about 20-something persons registered. Yeah, for this tournament, so we're gonna get that tournament on the go. We also got the guys warming up for the backgammon and the drafts tournament. And I believe the domino players are warming up as well. We also have the beautiful young ladies down at the end who are getting ready to show their creativity in the makeup competition. I'm glad to see some diversity this year. That's speaking volumes that people are catching on in the community, that we are all one community. I'm loving it, I'm loving it, I'm loving it. So we're going to get ready to start the road tennis competition. I believe we're going to get ready to start the backgammon competition and the dominoes competition and the drafts competition. It's going to be a wonderful day. So much activities, so much fun to have right here at the Kensington Mall car park. We're going to have a wonderful time. So young people are here from various communities getting ready to participate in good rivalry. Clean, good rivalry right here today. So good luck to everybody. I'm going to be coming around speaking to the various participants, all the facilitators. I'm going to come around speaking to you to get a sense of how things are going and what is happening here today. Mr. DJ, hold on, before we go, just to let you know we have drinks on sale over to my right. Right here you can see the National Peace Program. Emily's there, you can get your drinks from over here. And we have some other concessionaires who are here today. So you can look around and you can make your purchases for whatever you want today. So, let's get going, let's get moving. It's all about the youth community pop here today. We're going to have a wonderful time. Over to you, Mr. DJ. The Criminal Justice Research and Planning Unit, Ministry of People Employment and Elder Affairs and the National Peace Program is hosting their annual Youth Community Pop-Up Tournament as part of Crime Awareness Month during the month of November under the theme From Fear to Citizen. Empowerment, safer streets, stronger communities. Also coming aboard is the St. Michael, the Gatherin. The tournament's goal is to inspire and engage youth by constructive recreation, and teamwork. This year's observance is particularly significant as it coincides with the 30th anniversary of the Criminal Justice Research and Planning Unit, as we reflect 30 decades of service. This milestone provides an opportunity to strengthen partnerships and renew our shared commitment to public safety and community empowerment. Also want to remind that next week, Friday, we head over to the Weymouth Police Sports Club for the cricket match, the celebrity cricket match, the Conquering Lions versus the Barbados Police Service. You can come on down to Weymouth next week, Friday, and that starts at 7:30 p.m. Come on up and support us, another activity that we're putting on for the Crime Awareness Month. So come on down and support the Conquering Lions versus the Barbados Police Service. Food and drinks will be on sale and admission is free. No coolers will be allowed on the night. So come on out, come on out, come on out, and participate in the annual Celebrity Cricket on Friday, November the 28th, 2025, the Weymouth Police Sports Club. Thank you. Your attention, please. Alison Roach-Plummer. Can you come to the stage quickly for me, please? Quickly, urgently.
One two one two one two one two one two one two. I'm hearing it. Check one two one two. Check one two one two one two one two one two one two one two. Check one two. One two. Check one 1 2. Check. 1 2. Oh dear. 1 2. Check. 1 2. 1 2. 1 2. 1 2. 1 2. 1 2. Check. Check. 1 2.
Honey Seal, Cletus Marie, Joel Graves, Jonathan Allen. Oh, they didn't play already. Okay, cool. So Amari Savory. So once again, Kobe, Karika Ali, Jaden Clark, Amari Savory, Hanif Seal, Cletus Marie, and Aaron Hippolyte and Kadarius Ali. Make your way to the court area, please.
probably in January. Welcome, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are in the center of Barbados, Bridgetown to be precise, just a few kilometers away from the Bridgetown port. And of course, we are covering today the Criminal Justice Research and Planning Unit Road Tennis Tournament under the auspices of the St. Michael's West. We Gatherin, and my name is Kelvin Bruce Willis Scott, and alongside me, the analyst for today, no other than John Wick Chandler. Good morning to you, John.
Hi, good morning to you and good to all our viewers. Good morning, I would say good afternoon. We are quite happy here in Barbados. Beautiful weather conditions, electrifying atmosphere, and we really had a great start here to this tournament so far. We're getting ready to see yet another matchup. On court we have Tyrese Holder, who's pretty much started a little distance away from us. His opponent in Sean Spencer. Two very experienced players indeed, and it's a shotgun single eliminator event, and that could be a really tough call on the far end.
Yes, it's on the far end, and we are waiting to get the score system up and running. So in the interim, bear with us as we may have a delay in terms of the point system. But what we can tell you is that they're both two A-class players. The left-handed, the southpaw, Sean Spencer, coming up against the 6'4" student of the KFL campus, UWI, in Tyrese Holder. This is going to be a crackerjack of a match. And of course, as we said before, the man to analyze all of that is no other than John Wick Chandler. John, do you want to call it? You're the professional.
Hey, professional. Now, this is going to be a very interesting game. We have Sean Spencer, who have won shotgun single eliminator events here in Barbados before, and he's very experienced in that department. And he's up against a Tyrese Holder, who is a B-class champion, background B-class champion in two best in three events. We're talking about single game eliminator. It requires a lot of strategy and a lot of tactics to get home. And I'm quite sure that Sean Spencer will be pulling on every single one here today.
Well, what we can tell you is one of the individuals has reached 10, and we have sent a young man there to get the official scores for us. 11 serving to 4. And remember, this is one game. You do not have another game to recover. Tyrese 11. Well, 12 now serving to 4, John.
Yes, a very, very good start here by Tyrese, taking the first half of this single eliminator. It seemed to be in really good control, and that's what's required when it comes to a single game eliminator.
13 serving to 4.
Oh, a ball he really should have done better with. I'm looking to paint an already painted back line. That one goes long in the favor of Sean Spencer. And we should have a score now about 13 serving
5. 13 serving to 5.
Tyrese Holder plays his tennis at the Elite Academy, CIBC Elite Academy. Let me say a good afternoon to all of those members over there at the Elite Academy. And Sean Spencer, he moves around quite a bit. He plays his tennis nonetheless in the sauna.
Yes, he does play in the sauna.
Marlon, we're covering the game cross there, so just focus on one of them. Right.
7 now serving to 14. Sean Spencer in the gray shirt and Tyrese Holder in the blue shirt. Both 6-footers, and there's a very tall order.
For both parties, even more so Sean Spencer. He's up against it here in this single eliminator event. Tyrese on that top. Very good shot there by Tyrese Holder.
8 serving to 15.
Nine now will serve to 15 with that one kissing the top of the net and going wide. 9 serving to 15. I'm sure that Spencer would think that it's not over as yet. This game really builds rather interestingly in the latter part. And let's see if Spencer can bring something special here in the second half of this single game eliminator.
So, John, you yourself, you're a former champion. Tell us a bit about the 2 best of 3 format versus this 1 game eliminator, aka the shotgun tournament. What would you say is the major difference?
Well, first of all, it takes more preparation, timelines. You have to be mentally prepared as you come into this game. You don't have a lot of room in the single game eliminator to correct errors. You need to hit the ground and be running immediately. Whereas in the 2 best in 3, you have a chance having maybe lose the first game to build into the second and third. But this game don't give you, single game eliminator gives you little or no time.
Yes, and interestingly, remember Sean Spencer being an extremely good player in the previous single game eliminators. But it's so interesting, in this 12 o'clock sun today, you have to get your body warm quickly and you have to get your rhythm on. As you can see Tyrese there with a racket over his face, obviously covering the rays of the sun. That will play a factor as well in this midday heat here at the back of Massey Kensington Mall.
Yes, this is really a good competition. We have to say kudos to the organizers for bringing yet another wonderful event that supports youth throughout Barbados, especially as it relates to road tennis. These guys today are playing for prizes of $6,000 for the winner, $6,500 for the winner, $3,000 for second place, $1,000 for fourth, and $1,000 for third and fourth.
Yes, and that's a lot of money in a one-day tournament. And I'm quite sure between Tyrese and Spencer, they're going to fight to the finish. As mentioned before, John, the previous 2 games only lasted 7 minutes apiece. And these games are going to be rolling quite quickly today. So stay tuned with us as we bring you these games live. Who will walk away with $6,500 in one day? That's a good payday for one day, John.
It really is, as we are seeing Spencer trying to stay relevant in this particular task. Good exchange by both players. Good work again by Spencer.
$16 serving to 12 is the call.
This is good work served by Spencer. Get him back into this game. 16-12, a 4-point difference. He's fighting here.
Yes, and if I were playing out there, we'll have all my darkers on because of the sun and trying to keep us hydrated as possible.
And you're not thinking about the big song of 2025 with your darkers?
Of course. Aaron Barker being the lines official for this one. 17 serving to 12.
Serve to 12 with Holder. Just 4 points away from advancing. Good work again by Holder.
12 serving to 18. John, what would you want to do if you were in Spencer's position? You are 6 points behind, but you have the serve. What would you be focusing on right now?
Finding serves that can be effective enough to get me back into each and every point. And you would certainly want to keep that ball in play as long as possible. And that kind of tennis is required if he's going to close this gap.
Yes. And especially in a one-game eliminator, you can only imagine that you will want to keep the scores from the beginning as close as possible. As you mentioned before, John, there's no recovery in the second game.
No second game as 14, but now serve to 18. And Spencer, in the game of road tennis for our viewers, the server has 5 serves. And I'm quite sure that Spencer would want to use these 5 serves to get competitive in this final stage of this single game eliminator.
Yes, definitely. So a special good evening to the Criminal Justice Research and Planning Unit, of course, the Christchurch, or rather St. Michael West Constituency Office, and of course all the individuals who would have worked extremely hard in having this tournament a really good opportunity for anyone between the ages of 18 and 35 who can play road tennis one day, and you can walk away with $6,500. I understand you were trying to change your age, John, just to compete in this tournament.
I was trying to get my ID changed, but they would not allow me to go through the process. They tell me they don't have enough time.
Yes, but on a more serious note now, to be that age and come to work for that type of money per day is really good. It's showing the support behind our indigenous sport.
As we can see, far court holder inching closer to advancing to yet another round of this Criminal Justice Research and Planning Unit Tournament of 2025.
$15 serving to 19. These are the ones that should not really affect.
So a very important water break here.
And I'm quite sure a lot of water will be drank today, John. The temperature down here is extremely high, is extremely humid. Very hot day here in Barbados. But back in the day when there weren't any lights, many of the tournaments, the bank tournaments and the other big tournaments were played under these circumstances. So now it's giving the youth the opportunity to experience the same weather conditions as back in the day.
Very true. Although it's said here in Barbados, the sun has changed in recent times. We have a different sun and in this new millennium. I'm interested to see the role that our official is playing here in Barker. He moved away from the position of the official referee or umpire of the game. I hear he is being very gentlemanlike, offering some cover to the player. How many sports have you seen an official like Aaron Barker?
That's good human behavior. $20 now serving to 15.
Yes, just 1 point away from young holder serving at 20-15. A bounce serve to the back arm. He goes to the forehand wide. And that does it here for the young man, as he will now advance to yet another round as he gets closer to that big prize of $6,500.
Yes, and I can tell you that already from the numbers here, apparently we are in the round of 16 to be confirmed. In all, there were 26 individuals who signed up, but all did not turn up today, and therefore the numbers are dwindling since it's a one-game eliminator. When you have been beaten, you come, you get a bottle of water, and you watch the rest of the tournament. That's it.
And Kelvin, it's good to see the quality players that turn out here this afternoon as well. We have the likes of Dario Hines. We just saw Sean Spencer in action. We have young GL Graves. He's among the participants here today. The young man who came third in the Barbados Shore Tennis Open in 2025. And of course, we just saw a player like Tyrese Holder, who is a double B-class champion here in Barbados. So we have some Seth Best. We have some very good players. Not to forget a player like Darius Gaskin, who is here today as well. So we have some real quality players between the age of 18 and 35 here in Barbados competing today.
I'll tell you what, over on the other court is young Jaden Mears, a very, very good advancing player. And he will be playing against young Jesse. And I'll tell you that this game should be a very interesting game, as both players are seen as those type of individuals putting a lot of balls on the court. Some very conservative players can rally really, really long, and this should be a nice game.
So Jesse Haynes plays his tennis in the Belfield area. Jesse been working very hard in recent times, trying to get that game and get ready for all competitions. Let's see how ready he is today. but he's also coming up against a very talented senior boy in Jaden Mears, who had a really good record in 2025, having taken part in the Open. He took part in the Village Camp competition, and Jaden's game continues to improve as well. So this really will be an interesting matchup as we move into yet another round of this single eliminator event right here, the Criminal Justice Research and Planning Unit Tournament of 2025.
So if you're now joining us, a couple of games have gone so far. Tyrese Holder defeating Sean Spencer 21-15. Darius Gaskin winning his game 21-9. And we also had Seth Best winning his game. So the games are running really fast here today. One game eliminator, some of you may know them as Shotgun. And it's playing for $6,500, John.
Yes, what a lovely purse for just one day of single game eliminators right here. As we're getting ready for yet another matchup. Again, the game being carried by Aaron Barker. And of course, we have to say a special good afternoon to all the members of the officiating team here this afternoon as well, coming out and making this event successful so far and making their contribution to road tennis in general. So the Criminal Justice Research and Planning Unit continues to find ways to keep young people in Barbados occupied in a positive way, and at the same time encouraging good sportsmanship. We have here on site not only road tennis, we have drafts being played, dominoes being played, and all the competitions being held here today for those young and talented guys between the age of 18 and 35. The event forms part of the We Gathering for St. Michael's for the parish of St. Michael. And all the music in the background with some of the top local DJs taking you through this afternoon. The action on the far end has started. Good work by Young Haynes, giving his opponent that extra ball. Oh, what a beautiful shot there by Haynes through the form of Mears, and he could only watch as that one went by. Oh, this is really good, smart tennis being played here by Haynes. He's mixing power and drop shots as well.
I understand that Haynes is under special coaching at Belfield. Tell us a bit about that, John. Are you aware that he's being coached by one of the better over 50 players in Barbados?
Yes, Young Haynes is a guy who's every opportunity he gets, he takes in advice. So whilst in Belfield, I've seen a number of persons chatting with him time to time, and here he is today looking to deliver on advice that was given from several different departments.
Well, I think I know one of the main departments, but I'll remain silent, remain mute on that topic. But this is some good exchanges here from both individuals.
We seem to have an even score on the far end with Haynes competing here in the first half really well.
10 serving to 10 serving to 9.
In the single game eliminator, players will switch on the 10th point, as we are seeing at this point. And for those of you looking on, we in the bright colored shirt we have Jaden Mears, and in the dark blue Adidas shirt we have Jesse Haynes. Haynes seemed to have a slim lead at this point.
What a passing shot from James.
A very confident player in Haynes. Time to time he would always share that he's looking to do big things in road tennis. Who knows if today is the opportunity for him.
So the first prize today is $6,500, $6,500. The second prize $3,000, and the third and fourth prize $1,000. A very good incentive here for any player between the age of 18 and 35.
Calvin, would you have qualified at least for the drafts, seeing that you had a pretty interesting draft game in recent times?
I definitely would be in the draft. I would forget the tennis. There's draft, there's backgammon. I would have played draft if it was just under the age of 35, but I'm just over that. And therefore, I wouldn't be able to qualify. But it's a good chance for these young persons to come out and enjoy themselves, first of all. And of course, there's a monetary attachment associated with their enjoyment. Oh, ho, 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 ho. On the near court, we had some action. Unable to see on the screen. Some really good, exciting matches. So there are actually two matches being played simultaneously. But because of the technical setup, you are in a position to see one at a time. But we'll be giving you a scope of both courts as a time and opportunity present itself. What a nice short ball there from Mears.
Yes, Mears seems to be coming into his own. Let's see if we can get him where he needs to go here today. But Haynes is playing some really good tennis. We have an even score now on the far end. $14 now serving to 13 with Haynes with that slight lead. Oh boy, he really looked a bit disgusted with the selection there, Calvin.
Very, as you would be. Some good exchanges as we had anticipated.
14 now, serving to 15.
So Mears came and took the lead. And just kind of toying around somehow with Jesse Haynes.
Now 16 will serve to 14. Oh, Mears looking to do a bit more than necessary. He needs to be careful. This is not a 2-3 event. And he seems to be approaching it as if this is not a single game eliminator. Very easy moving so far.
Definitely. And I'll tell you, the Lions personnel, Aaron Barker, simultaneously going under the tent even though he has an umbrella, just to indicate how hot outside is. And I'll tell you what, John, to play in this midday sun is not an easy task. So kudos to all players who came out today in an effort to win this grand prize of $6,500.
18 now, serving to 15. 19-15, that ball goes wide with Mears just 2 points away from advancing. Oh, and that one trapped him backcourt. How do you feel about those backcourt balls, Calvin?
I'll tell you what, John, I like to dance around and hit those. But what James did wrong is that he stood up and watched it. You have to put your body in the correct position for that type of backcourt tennis.
Well, there we have it. Now, Haynes losing here to Mears. So Jaden Mears will advance to the next round. Oh, a very interesting matchup coming up here. We have GL Graves coming up against Keon Murrow. And this one should be a cracker.
Well, let me tell you what. Keon Murrow was defeated in the quarterfinals by Mark Venom Griffith at Gore Hill in St. John. But I can tell you this, John. I saw him and Mark Venom Griffith sparring recently in the sauna. And let me tell you, these two individuals play some very, very good A-class tennis. As you know, the young man, GL Graves, came third in the Barbados Open. He was voted the best youth player in the tournament. And this is going to be a cracker-jacker on this main court. And we will be bringing you some action.
Yes, this certainly is a very good matchup indeed. And you're correct, if Keon Murrow, young talent, he's made an impression some years ago on the world tennis scene, having defeated Mark Griffith in Bridgetown. We're in Bridgetown once again, so let's see if Murrow will shine once again in the Bridgetown area. But he really made a real big impression on the world tennis community back then. And he's back now in the last 2 or so years, putting in his work. And let's see if that work will give him what he's looking for. We also have the young GL Graves, as you said before, came third. And GL is pretty much on a high as well. But this is a single game eliminator, and this is going to be an interesting matchup. But Kelvin, I need to take your attention to the other matchup above. Tell me a bit about that.
Well, it's Daria Ric Flair Hines versus Darius Baracus Gaskin on the other court. A crackerjack of a match as well. We can only fortunately bring you one at a time, but let me tell you, we'll be keeping you informed with the scores.
What a matchup. Well, it was a hard call to make, but we are talking about Ric Flair, Darius. We are talking about Dario Hines, one of the best chess players in the world when it comes to road tennis. Ric Flair, he's coming up against Darius Gaskin, who is known to be an all-out attacker. And I'm quite sure that this is going to be a very exciting single-game matchup here between these two.
And I'll tell you what, John, when I first became interested in road tennis years ago, I used to watch a lot of matches with both individuals at a youth level. These individuals would have played each other several times in youth tournaments in Barbados, but now they're both in their mid-20s and the battle is still on some 10, 11 years after. This is going to be a cracker-jacker right here. And this particular tournament is all about the Criminal Justice Research Road and Planning Unit Tournament under the auspices of the St. Michael West.
Well, Gaskin is off to a very booming start. Looks very good. Gaskin is known for his attacking style. He has the ability to keep the ball in play, but he's coming up against Dario Hines, who is a very good defender and has a very good backarm. And let's see if these skill sets can get Dario in this single eliminator where he wants to go.
Darius Gaskin in the red shirt, who hails from Belfield, and Daria Ric Flair Hines in the Fusion orange shirt. He hails from the camp in Christchurch. Simon Bain.
Calvin, I must say, looking across at these two, it has that kind of final feeling. And to think that we are nowhere near the finals as yet.
Well, you just missed that short ball from Dario Hines. Made Darius Gaskin smile.
You were talking about the competition between these guys some years ago, and Emar Edwards comes to mind as well, because he would be within the same age group, and he would have been one of those very talented and gifted players. And there we're seeing this afternoon Gaskin, who's showing that he has defenses as well. Kelvin, very good defensive work by Gaskin to claim that point.
And this is a very, very hard game to call, I would imagine, John. A very difficult game to call, keeping in mind that it's one game.
Single game eliminator, no time. You have to be ready or you're out. And we can see Hines looking to go a bit outside of his character on the attack here and not getting the reward on that occasion.
John, I want to hear you talk a bit about your margin for error playing a single game eliminator.
I'm not even sure that in a single game eliminator there's any margin for any error. There's no margin for error as far as I'm concerned. You have to be ready, you have to stay your path and know exactly what you want to deliver. So it's really a lot of pressure on any player who's transitioning from to best in 3 or 3 best in 5 to come back to a single game eliminator.
Yes, and I can tell you, John, I can only imagine as a road tennis player, you have to get it all right within the first 5 or so points. You can't be trailing too far behind. Some good long exchanges.
Very good work here by Gaskin, moving his opponent left and right really well on the court, and Gaskin is still on the attack. That one seemed not to hit the target on that occasion. A very close score, I do believe, on the far end.
And on this court here is Keon Murrell, 11, serving to young JL Graves, who's 8. 9 serving to 11 on the first court. As we pause momentarily.
Oh, very good work here by Gaskin, claiming that 10th point. Again, in the game of road tennis, a single game eliminator, the players will switch on the 10th point. So we're quite sure that Darius Gaskin is 10. I've confirmed his opponent's score in a short while. So Gaskin getting the better of Hines in the first half.
Right here at the makeup booth, the judges are going to go around and look at the models and make their decisions.
Oh, another beautiful shot by Gaskin. That one down the line, and Hines had no answer.
Contour lines are perfect. So we are getting ready. As the judges get ready to make their inspections. Wow. Allison Roach Plummer. Can you make your way over to the makeup booth, please? Hugh.
The score now 5 will serve to 11, with Hines trailing. For our viewers, we have in the peach top Hines. What a very good backhand, way off. That will be 6 now, serving to 11. As Gaskin holds a very important lead. Bounce serve to the center court. Gaskin gets pace in here. 6 now, serving to 12. Six 13. Gaskin pressing on the gas here now. And that one, Hines looking for again to force a ball, a shot that wasn't there. And 14 will now serve to 6. I'm quite sure that Gaskin will feel good at the position he holds at this particular time. He's in the driver's seat at 14-6. 14-7. The prize of $6,500 at stake. And this is the age group 18 to 35.
And Hines obviously struggling to get back into this game.
It's going to take a big effort by Hines. Let's see if he can achieve it here this afternoon. 14 now serving to 8. Very good bounce serve by Gaskin. What a point there, well played by Gaskin. Good defense, quick on his feet, covering the court brilliantly. Fantastic job there by Gaskin to claim that 15th point. Just 6 points away from advancing. Calvin, good work.
Extremely good work.
$16 now, serving to 8. Gaskin still in good control. Good wide serve to the form. Oh, Gaskin is looking really good here this afternoon. 8 but now serve to 17. Hines under some pressure. 9 now serving to 17. Hines will require all 5 if he's going to stay in this particular competition. Oh, good backhand, good placement by Hines. A bit much for his opponent in Gaskin. 10 now should serve to 17. Oh, what a shot by Hines, using his backhand brilliantly. Good drag there by Hines.
Do you think he can get back in this game, John?
The way that Gaskin is playing is going to be a tall order here for Hines, ready to come back from this deficit. He's serving and he needs to stay. He has 3 out of 3 so far. And he just lost 1 of his 5 serves. 11 now serving to 18. 19 but now serve to 11 with Gaskin just 2 points away from getting closer to the big prize of $6,500.
And in this first game, GL Graves just winning this game. 21-18 over Keon Murrell. That's a big defeat, John.
Yes.
But back over to the main screen.
Yes, as we're seeing, Gaskin just 1 point away now from advancing as well. And Gaskin will advance to another round of the Criminal Justice Research and Planning Unit Tournament of 2025. Congratulations to Gaskin on a job well done under some very hot conditions.
Yes, so there you have it. 2 major games were now played. Darius Baracus Gaskin winning 21-11 over Daria Hines on the A court, and on the B court, GL Graves defeating Keon Murrell 21-18.
Well, what a display of tennis we're seeing here with the 18 to 35 group of tennis players in Barbados. the juniors continue to entertain. Again, Graves fighting tooth and nail. I was able to get past Keon at a 21-18 score. We also saw Tyrese Holder, another junior senior boy, performing really well and getting past Sean Spencer, 21-15. This, Calvin, is what Rotense really needs, to see the youth bring this kind of quality tennis to the stage.
You're absolutely right. Special good evening to Rivelino Simmons, our producer here, working hard behind the scenes, making sure that you individuals at home can view this wonderful tennis. And John, I can tell you these games are running really, really quickly here as we are somewhat halfway into this tournament. It's all about St. Michael's West, we Gatherin, and of course, the Criminal Justice Research and Planning Unit making this possible. A special good evening as well to the Barbados Olympic Association. And of course the cameraman, my good friend Marlon, sitting here in his darkers as he makes sure that all of you at home can see this game live and direct. And if you want to join us, of course, we are behind the Massey Kensington Mall in St. Michael, as these players between the ages of 18 and 35 all vie for that special top prize. John, give us the prizes.
Oh, we have, believe it or not, what a prize, $6,500, Calvin. $6,500 goes to the guy who is crowned champion here today. The second prize, $3,000. Third prize, $1,000. And fourth prize, $1,000 as well. What a payday for 1 day's work.
And I'll tell you, you're talking about 1 day's work, but I just calculate the games, and literally you can play 3 games and get $6,500. If you think about it, if you win all of your games from the quarterfinal stage, then it's just a matter of maybe 3-4 games the most. The same you would play in an ordinary tournament that may last for months. So kudos to the organizers of this tournament who make a short 1 day tournament such a big payday.
I must say, for this type of event, I'm missing the faces like the young Azari Clark. I'm surprised that he's not here taking part today. Not sure the reason behind his absence.
And I'm quite sure he was a finalist last year, wasn't he?
Yes, he was. He's a very talented young player, one certainly for the future. We're also missing the likes of Raheem Nurse, another very gifted young tennis player. He's not here today. And of course, when we're talking about quality players, we have to keep persons in mind like Imar Edwards. We know that he had an injury in the 2025 competition. If he's still on the recovery path, we want to wish Imar all the best if he's still on the recovery path.
And of course, the number one who won the Open this year, Shaquem Nurse, he's also missing. But we still have some really good A-class players in this tournament. So coming up soon, you will have some more exciting tennis as John and I from the G-Line team take a quick break as we recalibrate and keep you posted with the scores coming up shortly.
go with the far one again. Yeah. Sorry? He's coming here. He's coming.
So 2 serving to 6 on the screen that you can see. Jaden Mears with ball in hand, serving to Tyrese Holder, who is 6. 2 now serving to 7. Eight serving now to 2. So 9 serving to 2, or rather 8 serving to 3. 8 now serving to 4. So we're back live, G-Line team, Kelvin Scott, John Chandler, as we give you action in this quarterfinals. In the blue shirt, Tyrese Mears, or rather Tyrese Holder, and in the bright fusion pink is a young Jaden Mears.
9 will now serve to 4 as we see Holder taking a correction. 9 serving to 4. Holder after a very good start here once again. Oh, looking to attack that one and finding the 8-inch enemy. 9 now serving to 5. Is a single game eliminator. Oh, committing the Cardinals in here, Calvin. He's opening the door. I hope that he doesn't regret.
Well, he's allowing young Mears to come a bit closer. It's now 6 serving to 9.
Seven now serving to 9. This is good work here by Mears so far. Mears is known for his very easy approach to the game. Can be very explosive at times, as we saw not long ago with that form, very well placed.
So 8 serving to 10.
8 will serve to 10.
Would you say, John, that there's a favor to the side of the court on the air court that we're witnessing now? Is there a special side that most players have been getting their points?
8 serving 11. Not quite seeing, I think it's pretty balanced here so far. One thing that's consistent for sure is the sun overhead.
And a winner.
And a winner. Now the course seems to be playing a pretty good pace, good bounce, consistent on both ends for both players. Tyrese looking to force the form. That one not getting him where he wanted to go. 11 now, 7-9. Oh, Mears using his backarm here this afternoon to wonder. You mean really beautifully used here with those last couple rallies. Good work here by Mears. Again, backarm down the line. Even score 11 apiece. And Mears plays a lot of his tennis with Shaquem Nurse. And it's good to see that the Nurse backarm seems to be rubbing off.
Jaden Mears is a much improved player within the last 2 years. Nice soft turn as well.
12, now 7-11. Oh, this is some awesome tennis here by Young Mears. Really well played.
As we wait for some clarity on that point. 12 all.
12 all ball was adjudged away, and some very good tennis there by Jaden Mears.
I agree, John. Some really good defending and the attack when it was necessary.
12 and now serve to 13. Mears, committing the cardinal sin, serving that one away. 12 now serving to 14. And once again, the gap is widening here on Mears. That is too easy a shot for a player the caliber of Holder, and Holder prounce on that one. 12 and now serve to 16.
What would you be telling a young Jaden Mears in this situation, losing all these points from his serves?
Yeah, he needs to be a bit more focused and determined as he's serving the ball. He just seemed to have a layabout way of playing the game. He's fighting, but you're not really picking up that real want to win attitude coming from young Mears.
18 now serving to 13.
Now serving to 14. Holder looking really good here. Just 3 points away. And wherever you are viewing this event, it's good to have you in company. I've got to say a special good afternoon to those in New York, those in Canada and Trinidad, the other parts of the world that we know follow road tennis passionately. Good afternoon to you.
Of course, good afternoon to the Tennis Town family. I know that the crew across Barbados is locked on.
Now 14. Holder certainly over 6 feet, but gets down really well. Reminds me of Julian Michael Jackson White. A tall player, but gets really low in his shot selections. 19 now will serve to 15. $16, 15 serving 19 correction.
So we get ready for the second round of the competition. We had the round robin. So we're gearing up the second round.
Oh, Holder couldn't resist going for it. He will serve at 19-16. Correction, maybe 16 will serve to 20. Holder just 1 point away. (17, 20). (18) now will serve to 20.
Holder can't seem to close this door, John.
And on the other hand, we have a Mears who's trying to hold on to all 5 to force this in to a juice game. We'll have to wait and see if Mears is able to achieve that task of winning all 5 of his serves. He has 3 out of 5 so far. 18 now serving to 20. Oh, well done to Holder. A good form, good power to bring closure to what was looking like a possible juice game in the making. As Holder will now advance to yet another round.
Please come to the Dublin area. Pack C, please. Pack City.
So there you have it, one of the games in the quarterfinals. Tyrese Holder winning over Jaden Mears 21-18.
And coming up, we have Darius Gaskin up against Ricardo Warren. We're at the quarterfinal stage of this event. And it's all happening thanks to the Criminal Justice Research and Planning Unit, making this tournament possible in 2025. We're into the second year of this event. And the winner takes the prize of $6,500. Second place, $3,000. Third place, $1,000. And fourth place, $1,000. Say a special good afternoon to all the tennis lovers in Barbados as well, locked on, taking in the action. If you're from the Belfield crew, good afternoon to all the Belfield persons taking in the event. Garrison Historic, good afternoon to you. And for those persons in Charleston, good afternoon to you as well. Of course, we can't forget Bush Hall, a very prominent place for road tennis. Good afternoon to you all as well.
And of course, good afternoon to Mr. Dale Clark, president of the Professional Road Tennis Association. And of course, Mr. Stephen Ross Griffith over there in Canada. I'm seeing you. And all of the folks in New York, of course, Rodney Pepperholder and the crew playing in Queens.
You know, as we continue to see these kind of things happening around road tennis. We just came out of the Barbados Road Tennis Open, which was really entertaining and exciting for road tennis in several ways. And of course, you have to say a special thanks to people like Sean Burke and his team, who continue to bring Barbados Road Tennis Open time and time again and keep road tennis very much alive. Good afternoon to Stephen Rowe as well. And of course, Neil Murrell, Sports Council, always on board. So there are so many to call, but we want to say a special thanks for keeping this sport alive here in Barbados. It started some almost 100 years now, in the 1930s, Calvin, and here we are today on a very hot Saturday afternoon, 5 minutes away from 2 o'clock, and we're into the quarterfinals of yet another road tennis event for promoting youth in Barbados.
Yes, and I can tell you, of course, the Barbados Sports Council partnering for sports and peace, of course, behind this program, the Criminal Justice Research and Planning Unit, St. Michael's West Constituency Office, and those individuals are partnering with that. But right here on the B court is, of course, the young man who came third in the Barbados Open, young J.L. Graves, and he'll be playing against the young man with some sprains in his knees, a man called Seth Bess, who hails from the Belfield camp. Well, young J.L. Graves plays this road tennis in the sauna. What a passing shot, John. You almost missed it. Don't blink.
You need to really keep your eyes here. It's going rather quickly in so many ways at this location. I'm talking about Belfield. We also have Darius Gaskin from Belfield, and he's up against the young Ricardo Warren. So for our viewers, the southpaw in G.L. Graves in the gray shirt, coming up against Seth Bess. Oh, what an explosive forearm there by young Graves.
Remember, this is the same young Graves that defeated Antoine Lilman Daniel in the round of 32.
And went on to defeat Davian Forstripe Taylor to claim that turf place in Barbados. So he has to have something special in this young lefty. Oh, what a weight off by young Graves. Graves off to a galactic start here in this quarterfinal matchup against Seth Best. Two serving to 5. Game officiated by Christopher Griffith, with the assistance of Ricardo Hoyt, better known as Body Dog, the Body Dog. That was a good form not long ago by Seth Best.
This young southpaw is attacking.
4 serving to 5. Even score, 5 serving to 5. For our viewers, this is a single game eliminator. The players will switch on the 10th point as 5 will serve to 6. We're in the quarterfinal stage of this competition. And if you're now joining us, the southpaw player is young J.L. Graves, and he's coming up against Seth Bess. 6 will now serve to 6. A bounce serve to the back arm. Oh, very good placement there by young Graves, opting to go inside out opposed to the back arm. Oh, but good response as well by Bess. Good form shot by Bess. 7 serving to 7. 7 will now serve to 8. Young Graves looking to keep that form as much as possible, going cross court to the backhand. Even score at 8 apiece. Best center serve.
And this is the cream that has come to the top now in this quarterfinals.
Oh, what a form. It was served to 10.
So Seth Best in the orange shirt, 8 serving to young Jill Graves. And of course, the reason for the switch is that in a single game eliminator, both players will switch at 10 to give a fair advantage of the court.
9 will now serve to 10. We see Young Graves working with his coach in Vilmore Japman. Vilmore continues to sit in the coach's chair. And that's about the only coach you're seeing on the premises today, Calvin, to lend that coaching support. And it's good to see Young Graves. He's walking with his team.
Well, if I were vying for $6,500, John, I'll have an entourage.
Once again, you're 8th on radio, so the whole of our business is going to be hearing you right now. How do you feel you're going to
11 serving to 10.
You know, real good. And she's all from the beautiful part of St. John.
Oh, even score at 11 apiece. Graves going for a bit much, looking to switch direction, not getting any reward on that occasion. 11 will now serve to 11. Oh, Graves will be a little disappointed that he failed to use a penalty at his class. He really should not be missing that particular shot. 11 will now serve to 12. Bounce serve to the backhand. Oh, what a shot by Young Graves.
And John, as expected, lots of exchanges between these two individuals. Young Jill Graves against young Seth Best, and both individuals have a good rallying game, but both individuals can attack at any point of time as well.
Yes, we are seeing a Seth Best who's known as a defensive player, but in recent times Best been working on his form. And it's really good to see that when a player goes away and goes into the practice net, he brings that practice into the actual competition. And this is a good sight to see here this afternoon. Best bringing what he's been practicing, and his form really looks improved.
John, did I tell you that I'm in a 3-month practice program?
You are? What were you practicing?
I am in 3 months of secret practicing on the road tennis scene. So when you see me in March, John, and I come down Belfield and I call you out, my friend, it'll be better to say not tonight, Scott. I'm playing dominoes.
Yeah, I think that if I see you in March, you certainly will still be marching.
That's my friend John Vic Chandler, as we have some good banter here. But on the court,
12 will now serve to 12. Oh, good change of direction by Young Graves. 12 now serving to 13. Ball away. It's a single game eliminator. Not any room for error. No errors in this game. You need to be spot on as quickly as possible. 13 serving to 14. Even score, 14 apiece. This is really good work here by Best and young GL Graves. And some very good entertaining tennis. Best not realizing someone's passing. 14 will now serve to 14. A really good crowd here as well, taking this event. 14 serving out to 15. I'm sure Best should be looking for that 15 point. Way it off. Oh, Graves taking charge. What a good shot there by young G.L. Graves. Got on top of that one and delivered the goodies at a very important point to clinch the 16th point as the score will now change at 16-14, Calvin. Oh, well done again. What a good exchange. Young Graves having the presence of mind to capitalize on that one. 17-14. Let's 17-14 score. Graves, 17-15. Graves opening the door. He may not want to at this point. Good work here by Bess. Staying in the point, staying in the game. Excellent work here by Seth Bess. 17 all the score. And we are seeing a tentative approach here by Graves. An opportunity for Bess. Good work by Bess. Again, a very good exchange by both players. And that one is away. 17 will now serve to 18. Bess serving to stay in this game. It's a single game eliminator.
John, Bess has the ball in his hand. He has the final serve, but he's a point down. What would you want to encourage him to do if you were his coach at this point of time?
As coach, I want to get those serves in the right place and be positive in your stroke player throughout. He will now serve at 17-19. Seth Bess plays his tennis at the Belfield facility. Let me say good afternoon to those guys in Belfield. I know that quite a few of the guys not only play tennis, I have to say a special good evening to all the 13-hat top players as well. You know who you are. Good afternoon to you guys. I hope you're having a good card game today as well. So 17 will serve to 19. (17-19), Young Graves, yes, 2 points away. And this is the Criminal Justice Research and Planning Unit Tournament of 2025. And that one kissing the net, going wide, giving the 20th point to Young Graves, just 1 point away, but advancing in this event. Bess serving 17-20. Bounce serve to the back arm. Bess not giving up. Good, very good shot by Bess. Using the form and paying dividends. 18-20. Oh, and that one adjudged away. So game and match goes to young G.L. Graves, and he would advance to the next round. Congratulations to Graves. This young man continues to have a very exciting dream 2025, Kelvin.
Yes, and at this juncture in the tournament, the scores are extremely close. The previous game would have seen Tyrese Holder just edging out Jaden Mears, 21-18. And there you have it, young Jill Graves winning 21-18 again over Seth Best. So as you know, after the quarterfinals will be the semifinals. As we bring you some updated information shortly on the other games played.
We're ready for the road.
Who will walk away the winner of $6,500 Barbados dollars today? It's all about the Criminal Justice Research and Planning Unit, and of course the Barbados Olympic Association in conjunction with the St. Michael's West. We Gatherin Road Tennis Tournament 2025.
So we got some news, like Taka.
Yes, we got some news, Tammy.
Yes.
We are going to announce the semi-finalists
So Calvin
of
coming
the
out.
road tennis competition.
All right.
Calvin
we
coming
have
out of those
Tyrese Holder,
quarterfinal
he'll be
matches.
playing Darius Gaskin.
We have
Tyreek Allen, he'll be
Tyrese
playing-
Holder
So we
will
got
be
two
coming up
Tyrese.
against Darius Gaskin in the semifinals. Tyrese defeating Jaden Mears 21-18 and Darius Gaskin defeating Ricardo Warren 21-3. In the other quarterfinal matchup, Kyrie Allen defeated Cletus Murray 21-11, and we just saw Jill Graves defeating Seth Best 21-18. So the semifinals, we have Kyrie Allen coming up against Jill Graves. So we already have our four. We know these four guys will leave here with no less than $1,000. The question is, who will leave with a $6,500, Calvin?
Why do we have that? I think Lucifer need to go home though. He don't know how to play with people.
That's all. So we have that till Sunday, so we need that for the road tennis.
Yes.
Drafts is already finished.
Okay.
Makeup competition.
How did drafts go in this draft?
Yeah, it finished already.
It finished?
Yeah.
All
We
right.
have a backgammon that is still going.
All right.
And the dominoes. I can tell you why we'll be here till 8. The dominoes competition.
So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. In the semifinals, Tyrese Holder will be playing Darius Baracus Gaskin, and Jill Graves will be playing against Kyrie Allen. That's the last four from a tournament with over 20 players, a one-day tournament, a single game eliminator. In road tennis, we call it the shotgun.
Big here, so to our right, fish cakes are the bomb.
They got fish in
They
there.
got, yes.
not fish
They're
essence.
fish cakes. According to Bev would have said they got him fish essence. They don't have fish essence. They got actual fish cake. Yes, actual salt fish in there. So look out for that. We've got lots of things happening, lots of people here, and you know what? If you can hear my voice, you can hear Aishaka's voice. You're listening to the radio. Come on down and be a part of it.
Yes, thank you to the Criminal Justice Research and Planning Unit and the National Peace Program. So come on down to our youth pop-up right here at the Kensington Mall, the car park at Kensington Mall. Come on down and have a wonderful time. Loads of fun, loads of laughter.
I just see another chef just passed in.
Yes.
It's chef hat and everything on. So I have to follow that chef to see what that chef prepared so I can taste that chef hand. All right.
So as we mentioned before, the winning prize is 6,500 Barbados dollars. Second place is 4,000 Barbados dollars, and third and fourth is 1,000 Barbados dollars. So we're down to the semi-finals. Tyrese Holder will be playing Darius Baracus Gaskin. Jill Graves will go up against Kyrie Allen, and for sure all four of these individuals will be leaving here with more than $999, that's for sure.
Very good though. He's very, very good. And March. I got him in March.
Lately I've been playing in Belfield some evenings. You watching me play?
He's good. He's real good. He's a left-hander, and he's moving the ball real fast.
You hear that? About me? Yeah. And I believe that you'll come up with the same conclusion. That's why I heard the name John Wick. Wick, not Wick, Wick. The movie. But I would rather be playing him than you're wrong. Sir, so you can see it properly.
Now everything right, everything in line. Hey, it's you. I didn't know you would have been here. What's the odds? Ooh, no. And I thought I was coming here just because it's both the first time that we both end up in effect. Coincidence that always time that we met. I wonder if it's the purpose of the music. it. Second chances are never promised, so let me take it. It's about the caution that we bouncing up in a bed. Come and see that's not how much time that we get. I wonder if this is power of the music make me connect. I see it as destiny, how much clearer can it get? I don't wanna go too fast, so we're gonna take it slow. Cause I want you to know that when the joy that comes, we won't have to join the ride. No more waiting, the stars will align. When the stars don't align, now is the perfect time. Now the stars don't align. When the joy that comes, we won't have to join the ride. It is waiting, the stars to align. Look at what we find. The stars don't align. The stars don't align. Now everything is right. Everything is right. It's only for time that we bouncing up in a bed. Coincidence that how much times that we met. I wonder if it's the power of the music that we connect. I see it as destiny, how much clearer could it get? I don't wanna go too fast, so we're gonna take it slow. Cause I want you to know that when the joy that comes, we won't have to join the line. No more waiting, the stars to align. The stars don't align. No, it's the perfect time. No, the stars don't align.
Yes, yes, yes. If you are still online and you can only see 2 row tennis courts in front of you, we are currently on break, but we will soon resume our row tennis. And just to give you an idea of the semi-finals, it's Tyrese Holder up against Darius Baracus Gaskin, JL the Lefty Graves up against Kyrick Aline. That is the semi-finals, and we are currently on break. Special good evening to the staff of the Criminal Justice Research and Planning Unit, the National Peace Program, the Barbados Olympic Association, the Barbados Road Tennis Association, the members and staff, of course, of G-Line. And we'll be back with you shortly. So just stay tuned as the action will resume in a few minutes.
The National Peace Program, of course, CJRPU. I always get that one wrong. Right, the criminal justice and all those names. You can look up. Right, the Criminal Justice Research and Planning Unit. I got it right. So we are at Kensington Mall. If you can hear my voice, grab a bunch of your friends, grab a bunch of your young people, and come on down and see what's going on here today. So I just passed the domino section and boy, them people over there are serious. They're very, 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 very serious, I'm telling you. So I'm now walking, because we can get to dominoes, because that's going to go on for a little while. And seeing some people are still playing drafts. And I'm a little, skeptical about interrupting the persons as they are playing their games. Or he eating, so I won't go near him. But I'm going to stand here a little bit. I don't want to interrupt, but I'm curious as to who's winning. There's only... Officer, he won't beat me, officer. So, there's only one winner. You sure? Okay. You agree with him? You agree that who's the winner?
He's the winner right now.
Right now. How many games have y'all been playing so far? Third game? And how many is it supposed to go to? That's out of 3? And you allowing him to win? You... Right, let me rub up on you a little bit, if you could beat him. If you lose, it's not my fault, right? And you, sir, so how long you been playing drafts? Curious.
Over 15 years.
5-0 or 1-5?
1-5.
Sir, what are you trying to say? What exactly are you trying to say? So why drafts? Why not chess? Like that? Why draft?
Draft, I like draft, man. I can't read also chess.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Me neither. Alright, so I'm gonna let you get back to your game, and I'm gonna walk over here to the other one. Wait, we had a stalemate or something because you guys were pausing for a little while. So who's winning? Ain't nothing wrong with fighting, but he's the better player. What's your name? What's his name? Okay, but it looks like y'all studying this thing like law. This literally looks like y'all having a law discussion right here.
Hard, but it's pretty hard to
You know?
It's international, it's Barbados. Yeah, it's big for Jack blocks.
That's okay. You know what? You going up against the champ, so use the champ too. Alright? Alright, good. So those are the drops table. So now I'm coming over. I think this one is backgammon. I don't know much about games, so we're rolling dice. And he got 8 if I'm not mistaken. And there's somebody explain this game to me. Who's gonna talk to me about this game? Because I lost. What is he running? You explain to me since you point. You know what's going on? Good. Explain to me what's going on here because I am lost. I want to know about red and I want to know about black. What do you mean by picking up? Like you sound like you playing jacks.
No, he get.
Okay. And this guy that's playing the red. So now, okay, so we're Oh, so the game is starting. Okay, how many games have they been playing?
Normally play first to 6 or 6.
And how many are they at right now, do you know? How many games are you guys at? On all? So, okay, how long does a game take normally? I can stop and watch. Daddy Biggs, play music, I coming back.
1, 2.
Alright, babes. So, explain what just happened because it's the best out of three. Okay, so we can find out more about this. There's more, okay, so there's another game going on as well. So explain to me again, because somebody had to get a couple four. Right, I was counting.
It's 2 points, so you play 2 points, so each man is moved for a point. Yeah, that's how it's played.
Boy, I got to learn in this game. All right, Biggs, give me some more music because we still got more going on. It seems like most of the games are going for 3. All right, and the judge is gonna come very, very shortly and give me some answers. Play some music for me, Biggs.
Thanks for your patience, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for your patience. We are back. It's all about the Criminal Justice Research and Planning Unit Road Tennis Tournament right here under the auspices of the Barbados Olympic Association, St. Michael's West constituency, and of course the National Peace Program. My name is Kelvin Bruce Willis Scott, and alongside me is no other than John Wick Chandler. We are down to the semifinals, and on court number 1 is no other than Tyrese Holder, and he'll be playing against the man from Belfield, Darius Baracus Gaskin. And as soon as John finish his culinary exercise, he will join us to give us his take on this one game. It's a one-game elimination tournament. Special good evening to Mr. Tito Ellis.
With the blazing sound of red plastic bag in the background, you must come up, go down, and turn around. You can't do all that in road tennis, but you certainly have to go down and come back up in road tennis. Welcome back as all the action continues. We're at the semi-final stage, and my good commentator in Kelvin Bruce Willis Scott, he was having a fun time in the break, enjoying some of the atmosphere. How is it going for you today, my friend?
Honestly, John, the sun is hot, but this is such a beautiful day here working with this lovely production team as well. We are having fun. We just had some good Bajan food as well. I can say that live on air. And now we are getting ready for this semi-final action. The taller of the two, a man standing at about 6'5", is a young student, Tyrese Holder. And of course, Darius Baracus Gaskin in all, well, red and black. He hails from the Belfield camp. Special good evening to the Belfield camp. Mr. President, Trevor Eiffel and crew. And this indigenous sport of road tennis takes off with the youth today. It's all about the age 18 to 35. And we are down to the business part of this tournament. Special good evening to the photography team as well. As this tournament is buzzing, we are down to the last 4, John.
Yes, we are Tyrese Holder, a B-class champion in Barbados, 2-time champion. So he's accustomed to this kind of pressure. He performs really well in the senior boys competition over the last 3 or 4 years. But he's up against a very experienced Darius Gaskin, who too carries a pretty, he's in the top 10 rating of the players in Barbados overall. So Gaskin, who made kind of relatively light work, defeating Dario Hines in his way here to the semifinals. So we'll be looking forward to big things from Gaskin as he's looking to get close to that big prize of $6,500.
Yes, John, you are absolutely correct. And I can tell you now the intensity would be different in this semifinals game. Little to no room for error, as we mentioned before. It is not a 2 best of 3. There is no time to recover. There's no time to recuperate. It all happens in one game. 21 points.
Father with the umbrella. I'm going to find out what's going on here. Because if I'm not mistaken.
Tyrese Holder with ball in hand.
So,
About to serve. Both players will switch at 10.
Darius Gaskin to my right in the red shirt, well known as Baracus. And to the left we have Baracus. And then to my left we have Tyrese Holder. This is the first semifinals. This is a shotgun. It's a shotgun, one game. A single game, elimination. Turning at 10. First body to get to 21.
So we are about to start. Both players knocking up on the court. Remember, the winner carries home a $6,500, second place a $4,000, and third and fourth $1,000. So we're down to the semifinals. Somebody will walk home with just over $999, John.
$999 is the minimum you will leave here with for sure. In the chair we have Aaron Barker carrying this one with the assistance of Shabir Greenwich. As we're getting ready, Love serving Love. Holder in the blue serving a forearm serve. Love serving to 1. For our viewers, is a single game eliminator, and the players will change sides on the 10th point. 1 serving to 1. Oh, very good form there by Holder, but excellent defensive tennis by Gaskin and giving that extra ball. And Holder going for the big shot and not getting any dividends on that occasion. Two very experienced players.
Love serving to 3, and I'm next to John, and I'm dancing to the beautiful music of Red Plastic Bag. One of our local heroic singers, hails from St. Philip, one of our 11 parishes in Barbados.
Yes, happy to be alive indeed with all that's happening in Barbados and the Caribbean of late. And we reached out to those in Jamaica, wishing them all the best and following the passage of Melissa.
What a catch from John Wick. You would have missed that one. The ball coming off Darius Baracus Gaskin into the commentary area and held tightly by the ex-cricketer John Wick Chandler.
Oh, what a form there by Gaskin. He looks like no-nonsense Gaskin this afternoon. Very good form through his opponent. Score of 6 now, serving to 1. Gaskin already off to a very good start here in this matchup in the semi-final number 1. 6 now, serving to 1. Gaskin wondering what is that? He really thought he could have done better. 6 serving to 2.
A good healthy lead here by Gaskin. 7 now, serving to 2. This is the type of lead you will want, John, in a shotgun or a single eliminator game.
Three, serving to 7. Holder opting to go to the back arm. Oh, good ball again by Holder, trapping his opponent. backcourt. Four now, serving to 8. The ball is judged away. Oh, good attacking tennis there by Holder. 5 serving to 8. Change of direction there by Holder. Oh, what a shot by Holder, using the 6+ feet of height, slamming that one into the court, well above his opponent.
Well, he's from
6 will now serve to 8.
He's from a family of volleyballers, and I can tell you that's a very, very, very good shot. He using his height to slam that one and closing the gap. 6 serving to 8.
Oh, doing a bit much. 9 will now serve to
Tyrese
6.
Holder has about 6 or 7 mothers in the camp. A well-loved young man, such a decent young man.
And that one goes beyond the mark court of 21-10. And Gaskin will serve not 10, serving to 6. Viewers, we have Gaskin switching ends in the single game eliminatory player switch at on the 10th point. Gaskin on the attack. Defensive, very good defensive tennis by Holder. Keeping that one, giving his opponent that extra ball. 10 now serving to 7. Gaskin, known for his attacking style. I'm quite sure that you're going to see more of those types of shots coming from Gaskin as the game continues. 12 now serving to 7.
And somehow Holder spoiling some balls that he would hardly ever spoil, especially to the serves.
Yeah, this is very good serving here by Gaskin. Good power serves, backcourt, and Holder not having an answer. And Holder seems to be feeling the pressure as he will now serve at 7, serving to 14. 7, now serving to 15.
And somehow Holder not playing his usual calm, collective game. Maybe it's the break.
Oh, he's rushing here this afternoon. Much to the appreciation of his opponent in Gaskin, who has a very comfortable lead at this point. It's going to take a humongous effort here for Holder to take this semi-final match, number 1.
Yes, he's giving them away way too easily. This one he should put away. He did.
Easy put away by Holder. 8 now serving to 16. Correction, 16 serving 8. Oh, this is tennis off the charts by these two young men. Excellent play, very good rally, very good shot there by Gaskin, taking the weight off the final shot and claiming a very important 17th point. He will now serve at 18, serving to 8.
Some very good control tennis there by Gaskin. A very soft touch earlier, taking all the weight off and throwing the 6'5" young man off his balance.
Game and match point on the racket now of Dario Gaskin. 1 point away from advancing to the finals. 10 will now serve to 20. Oh, and that one pulled wide. And Gaskin will advance to the finals here this afternoon. 21-10. Very good performance by Gaskin. He looks the part. He approached the game with a serious look and delivered a quality game here as he waits now for his opponent in the finals, as we wait to see who will advance to the final stage. Coming up, we have Kyrie Allen against GL Graves. Graves advanced to the semifinals, having defeated Seth Best 21-18, and Kyrie Allen defeated Cletus Murray 21-11. For our viewers, the winner takes home the prize of $6,500. Second place, $3,000. Third place, $1,000. And fourth place, $1,000. Calvin, what a game.
What a game. It started out with Gaskin taking a big lead. Then we saw Holder coming back and closing the gap at 6-7-8. And somehow young Holder reached a rut in terms of his performance and was unable to get out of that wall. And Gaskin taking over the game somewhere around 12-13. And there was no catching him after that. And now it's the young southpaw, Jill Graves, who came third in the Barbados Open against young Aline. A smiling Aline, always in a good mood. So this is the second semifinal. If you're now joining us, Darius Baracus Gaskin won the first semifinal 21-10 over a young Tyrese Holder. And just keeping in mind, this tournament was a tournament for ages 18 to 35.
Just so you saw Darius Gaskin beating Tyrese Holder 21-10.
So young Jill Graves with a ball in hand will start the serves in this one-game eliminator. Who will face Darius Baracus Gaskin in the finals for $6,500? Well, we shall see. Young Holder securing his $1,000 thus far, at least.
So we're off to the start of the second semifinals. Jill Graves, the southpaw, up against Kyrie Aline in the black shirt. Graves, known for his ability to attack the ball, as he's doing on this occasion. Very good shot by Graves. Good power. Kyrie, on the other hand, has the playing style of keeping the ball in play as much as he possibly can. He will attack if the opportunity is given, but it's not his first line of approach. Attacking, he's more of a defensive player. Aline, bounce serve to the center of the court. 4, now serving to 2.
Getting ready. So I'm getting ready to wrap up the broadcast real quick. It's the community youth pop-up.
Score now 4, serving to 3. Kyrie. Known for his tennis in the sun as well. Both these young men are players who practice quite a bit in the sauna. 4 now will serve to 4.
Out here has been spectacular. There's lots of young people. There's lots of people collaborating with each other. The games are
4, serving to 5. Kyrie still keeping with the center serve.
We need more of these events that are very
And the left-handed Jill is under attack. 6 will now serve to 4. Oh, very good strike. Good stroke again by Graves. Certainly playing with a game plan. 8-4. Oh, this is very good playing here. Again by Graves, inside out form. Aline having no answer. Graves looking for a bit much. The 9 will now serve to 5.
If the youth community pop up, it's coming to an end online.
Young Aline,
But you know what?
John would just want to keep this ball on the court sufficient enough for young Graves to make a mistake. It's now 5 serving to 10.
Mr. David Howell, I'm DJ Tammy. Make your way down to Kensington Car Park. Kensington Mall Car Park. That's it.
The 5 now serving to 11. Graves creating a cushion here. Having done a very good job in the first half. With some really good attacking shots. Here he is again on the attack. (5-11). They will play at that point again. Aline. Oh, attempted drop shot there by Aline. Good quick response by Graves. Graves putting that one away as well. So it's 5 and now serve to 12. Calvin, these guys are known for sparring quite a bit in the sauna with each other. Aline, the younger in terms of play. Aline have only recently started playing last 2 or 3 years. He's not like some of the other juniors who've been playing for much longer. But he's looking pretty good today. Oh, attempted forearm drag, backarm drag.
14 serving to 6.
But that one went to the forearm of Graves and he dismissed that shot. Well played by Graves, serving now at 6-14, serving to 6. 15-6 as Graves continues to build a very comfortable lead here against Aline. 16 now, serving to 6. Oh, what a form by Graves. Good power. His opponent not even able to move, Calvin. And that one was just about retrieving. What a shot by Graves.
Oh, what I can tell you, this is the same young man that hit past Antoine Little Man Daniel, the original smasher in road tennis. So he has the pedigree. Aline playing a very conservative game. At this point, it would just be attacking, John. I'm already 6. What is there to lose?
Absolutely nothing. 17 now, serving to 6. But he's changing his style as well. What a drop shot. 18 now, serving to 6. Young Graves just 3 points away from securing a place in the finals here this afternoon. Continues to move with leave with his coach by his side in Vilmore Jackman. 7 now, serving to 18. 18. I saw that this reaction here upon young Graves, not one.
He's being a gentleman. He's being a gentleman.
Really looking at defeating his good friend and a fellow colleague in the sauna under that 10th score. So 9-18. 9-19.
10-19, as you may see there, young Graves sparing Aline the embarrassment of what you call a soul, which is a score under 10. But kind of just playing a bit easier than usual.
It's like he came off the gas and they decided he will cruise home, which he has done here this afternoon. 20 now, serving to 11. So Graves
close to his house, but not inside his home.
Very close, but he's in now. And congratulations goes to young GL Graves, who continues to have a really good tennis year in 2025. He will advance to the finals here this afternoon, and he will be coming up against Darius Gaskin. What a finals to have. We saw this young Graves up against it with players that one would not expect him to go past in the Barbados World Tennis Open in 2025. He was able to get past Antoine Lilman Daniel. He was able to get past
Davian Forsyth Taylor.
He really put on some very good performances during that particular season. Let's see if this young man can take home this prize this afternoon of $6,500. Well, what a purse that would be for one day's work.
What I can tell you, John, is that he sat next to me earlier, and I looked at him. I said, "This is your money." He said, "This is my money." He was that confident, and he's playing against Darius Baracus Gaskin, a much more experienced A-class player. But I'll tell you this, young J.L. Graves, a student of the former Samuel Jackman Polytechnic, studying engineering. I can tell you this young man is coming here with the view that he's going to be winning this $6,500, and I'm sure that he has the talent and the pedigree to do such.
Yes, he has, but he's up against a very experienced Darius Gaskin, who also came here with the intention of taking home $6,500. Gaskin is a recognized quality player for many years. He's seated among the top 10 in Barbados, and we saw him looking today like the Gaskin that we haven't seen for a while. Gaskin form is clicking. He's moving really well today, and if he continues in that vein, I'm quite sure it's going to take a really massive effort on young Graves to get past a Gaskin in that kind of form.
And I've always said this openly, John, Darius Baracus Gaskin is arguably one of my favorite players. He's an all-out attacker. His footwork is extremely exquisite. He's extremely fast on his feet, and he's the type of player that can attack when necessary, but he can also go into that nice, sweet defensive mode and balance his game good enough to give trouble to any A-class player in Barbados.
And he proved that again today when he was playing against the likes of Dario Hines. Hines was on the attack on several occasions, and we saw some very good defensive work from Gaskin, giving him his opponent that extra ball and going again and again. Gaskin is a quality player. He represents, he plays his tennis in Belfield. I'm quite sure that the Belfield supporters and fans there will be looking for big things from Gaskin today, knowing the kind of pedigree he is.
Well, Gaskin defeated Hines 21-11 in the quarterfinals in this one-game eliminating tournament. And the interesting thing about it is that Hines is one of those players that would have needed perhaps a second game to maybe recuperate, to catch himself, to understand what's going on. But in this one-game tournament, you have to do everything in the first game. You may only have 5 serves in all in these type of tournaments. So you have to be warm before you get on the court, and you have to focus, and most importantly, keep the scoreline as close as possible. Any player that gets away from you in terms of points, it's extremely difficult to catch back.
Yes, it is. We saw some good tennis here all day. It's all about tactics and strategy when you get on the court, especially with a single game eliminator. It is not just a game of playing, it's knowing how many points you want off of a serve, what you need to do, where you are exactly in the game, what is necessary to stay in the game. There's a lot of things required. Calvin, I think of this like T20 cricket when we had Test cricket and the ODIs. Now we're down to T20, now we're down to T10. So the shorter the version of the particular sport gets, the more it places pressure on these players to adjust and be ready in less time.
Yes, a very good point. And you may have a very good Test cricketer who can bat over a period of time, running that marathon, but then when it comes to the 100 meter, the shorter versions, that player may not be able to adapt. And the same thing happens for road tennis. You have some good players who would prefer to play 2 best of 3 or maybe 3 best of 5, but in the one game eliminator, that's when those players sometimes struggle. Oftentimes a player catches his rhythm in the first game, and then in the second game, he would use that to propel himself to a win. You don't have that opportunity now, and this is crazy. The first prize, $6,500. Second prize, $3,000. Third and fourth is $1,000, and of course, it's all about the Criminal Justice Research and Planning Unit. They're the ones responsible for this beautiful one-day tournament. It's not over weekends. And all there were 24 entries, and we're now down to the last two in the finals. Darius Baracus Gaskin against JL Graves. And for third and fourth place, we're not sure if that game is going to play, but it will be young Tyrese Holder, and he would be up against Kyrique Aline should that game play.
Calvin, I would like to add, it's really good to see the way these young players continue to bring road tennis to the other level. For many years, we've been hearing and seeing some old familiar, not old as in antique, but old names. But it's really good to see the young guys who are getting involved, to see the progress that they're making in road tennis. We had a Barbados Road Tennis Open where we saw a number of the juniors looking much better this year than they have in past years. And I believe that this is the right direction that the sport is going in. So for those persons behind ensuring that these juniors and these senior boys are exposed to more tournaments, kudos to those individuals on a job, and in my opinion, on the right track.
Yes, you're absolutely correct, and it would be remiss of me if I did not mention the president of the Road Tennis Association, Mr. Frederick Blunt, in his work with the youngsters. And you made a good point there, John. Lots of individuals have been saying that there's a new guard. A lot of the youngsters now are looking to take up the positions of the more experienced road tennis players in Barbados, as you saw recently in the Barbados Road Tennis Open, where Shaquem Nurse defeated the living legend Mark Venom Griffith 3-0 in terms of the score, not even giving him a game. So these younger players, they're fit, they're strong, and kudos to them, young players like Tyrese Holder. They're putting in a lot of practice when the opportunity arises, and they're really focusing on the game. Special good evening to the man, Jose Hines, gospel singer, part of the Peace Program. He's here with us live. And of course, the National Peace Program being part of the sponsorship and parcel of this particular tournament here. It's all about our indigenous sport of road tennis. And of course, the National Sports Council partnering for sports and peace. John Wick, who's your money on?
My money? I want money if I could get $6,500 when I'm leaving here today. That would be my money.
Yes. So we're going to go on break momentarily as we recoup. The finals will be coming up shortly, so stay with us. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. The toss is being spun right now by Shabir Greenwich. And Tito Ellis sits in the chair, giving Darius Baracus Gaskin a new ball. And we are here in the finals. Who will walk away with $6,500? On our left is Darius Baracus Gaskin, and on our right, in the gray shirt, is young Jill Graves, the young man who did extremely well this year. 2 attacking players when necessary, 2 defending players when necessary. This should be a good balanced finals. So Gaskin winning the serve and deciding to take the serve as opposed to the side of the court. Your take on that, John?
If you feel comfortable on the serve more so, I don't think it makes a whole lot of difference as long as you, the player, feel comfortable with the position you want to be in. I'm sure the confidence in the decision that you've made, play in to defend the decision as much as possible.
Yeah, well, I was thinking he played 2 games at that side of the court, and therefore he may be favoring perhaps that side of the court. 1 serving to 2. That's the score. Gaskin hit into a southpaw. Your take on that, Mr. Southpaw John Wick?
Well, it's not going to be easy. It's never easy coming up against a southpaw who's striking the ball, how this young man is striking the ball of late. Ball adjudged away, 3 was served to 2. A good start nonetheless by the young Graves, a mini break. 3 now was served to 2.
Do you think he needed to attack that ball after the long rally? Do you think it might have been better for him to place that particular shot?
I think he made a good choice in going for the shot, given the ability of his opponent. We know Gaskin is very swift on his feet, and Gaskin drop shots, you really have to disguise them. So I would have think that would have been the right choice. Just that he did not get the ball where he wanted to get it.
But you would also say that, John, because you are an attacking mind player. So therefore, a ball popping that high, the first thing you would want to do is to perhaps strike it. For me now, I was thinking that he already had Gaskin pulled out of position. A nice glide along the other side would have still garnered him the same point. But again, different strategies for different players. He does have the pedigree and ability to hit that particular ball, so he took a chance. And it's now
3 will now serve to 2.
3-2.
Have a slight break. And then what I'd like to add for you to Kelvin is that an attacker is an attacker.
I know
I'm quite
that.
sure that Antoine Loman Daniel would have been still on the attack all right now. 3 now serving to 3. Bounce serve to the back arm. Good bounce serve. Getting some change in direction. Young Graves. Oh my goodness. But power comes back. And that is an attempt at the drop shot that you were speaking about, Kelvin. But he failed it on that occasion. 5 now serving to 4.
It was actually a drop knot.
A drop knot. Oh, but that is a drop. We don't need to drop like that. What a shot there by young Graves. Breaking the angle brilliantly and getting the result. 4 will now serve to 6. What a shot by young Graves.
And that's a shot that the left-handers play extremely well. Cutting that acute angle.
5 serving now to 6. Gaskin on the attack.
And I'll tell you this, John, there's a difference between $3,000 and $6,500.
Only a difference of $3,500.
That's a big difference, my brother.
6 serving to 7. This was always going and dub as a very close contest. It's good to see the score line is consistent. 6-7. Gaskin maybe pegging away at something. Let's see if he's recognized that the back arm has something to offer. Excellent tennis here by Gaskin, using his experience on the defense. When the opportunity was given, Gaskin went on the attack.
The good thing though about Gaskin is that Gaskin can really sit down and defend as well.
Oh,
good placement,
what a play.
but a very dangerous shot,
What
John.
A play. Good change of direction by Graves. Gaskin looking for the back arm. He opted to go through the form instead. Good change by Graves.
Yes, and shifting like a rally car driver.
Eight now, 7-9.
Would you say that both players are playing a bit conservative? Kind of, I'm not going to hit yet. I'm going to hit a bit tentative.
They're both players have the ability to attack, and attackers playing against attackers would want to get the upper hand on the other attacker before he does. So 10 will now serve to 9 with a very good form shot again by Graves through the back arm of Gaskin, who had no reply.
And John, is quite evident. I know you're trying to remain as
9-11.
neutral as possible, but it's quite clear that you have a special affinity for left-handers.
I am a lefty myself. What can I say? 9 will now serve to 11. Gaskin will certainly need to pull on all of his experience. He's 29 years old, and he's up against an 18-year-old young Graves. Gaskin rated in the top 10 in the Barbados Road Tennis Open. And young Graves having a really good year, making it all the way to the knockout round of the Barbados Road Tennis Open. He came third. I'm sure Gaskin could play that form all day. What a shot. Good consistent tennis here by Gaskin. 12 no serving to 12. Now that is a giveaway.
And I'll tell you this, John, as I mentioned before, Gaskin is one of those players that can hit a ball all day long. GL as well, not taking anything away from him, but those type of high returns, Gaskin will place them and place them with accuracy. So he's a point ahead, 13 serving to 12. And in this one game eliminator, he would need to keep this type of score to be in a relevant position as the game progresses.
Well, Calvin, what I will say is that, yes, they both have good forms, and the young man, or both of them can hit the ball all day long, but I can see Gel hitting the ball until noon, but well into the evening, we will find that Gaskin is still hitting the ball with the form.
It is true.
So 12 is served to 13 when play resumes. The ball is back. Gaskin, slight lead.
And this is one of those games, John, that I would imagine is extremely hard to call because both players are of a certain pedigree.
Yes.
And it's who puts on the most balls and who spoils the most.
Surprisingly, we just saw 2 errors in a row by Gaskin on the form, surprisingly. The score now 14, serving to 14.
And both players playing extremely careful, walking that thin line in the countryside.
Again, good placement by Gaskin.
Graves not playing his game though. Graves beginning to defend. And it's a style that will cause him some trouble against this man. This man can hit all day long. He can hit all day long, John.
Effort there by Young Graves, but Gaskin is certainly under attack and continues to put some good power through the back arm of his opponent. 16 now, 7-14. Gaskin has 5 serves in the game of road tennis. The server has 5 serves. Let's see what Gaskin does with his 5.
And I'll tell you that
15.
Graves would only have a chance in this game if he changes his style and decide to attack. Playing a rally game against Gaskin, he will not win, and that's for sure.
Serve to the back
He's a
arm.
very good attacker. He would need to attack in this game.
Oh, could not resist that ball.
And you can hear the
18 now,
shouts of
serving
his
to 15.
older brother telling him to steer the course, lower his body a bit, change up his body mechanics. But can he do it against this man?
Gaskin
2 points away from $6,500. He's on his
Interesting score in
doorstep.
our tennis. 16
But
but
not
now
homers
serve to
yet.
19. With the young man Graves serving to stay in this game. 16 now serving to 19. 5 serves. First to the back arm.
Well, they call it the most dangerous score in road tennis.
17-19. He needs all 5. Going a bit wide with that form. And the play was on. But going beyond the measure court of 21-10. He will now serve at 17-20 with game and match point to Gaskin.
And somehow Graves started to change his game midway in this particular game. He started to change his style to a more relaxed, conservative, defensive style. That would not work against Gaskin.
No, Gaskin tapping on all his experience here this afternoon. He's just 1 point away from taking his prize of $6,500, and he does so now. Punches the air. Congratulations to Darius Gaskin, who will be crowned champion here this afternoon, taking the prize of $6,500. Good fight too from Young Graves. Prize of $3,000. But a good fight from the young man.
Fantastic. How long have you been playing road tennis?
I've been playing from the age of 14 to 15. For a very long time.
Fantastic. I want to say congratulations again. Thank you for being a part of the Criminal Justice Research and Planning Unit pop-up tournament today. You're the winner of our road tennis tournament. You are the second champion, as this is going to become an annual event. And I want to say, encourage your friends to come up for the communities to be a part of this wonderful experience. And once again, congratulations.
Thanks again.
You're welcome. So ladies and gentlemen, give a round
There
of
you
applause
have
to
it,
Darius
ladies and gentlemen.
Gaskin.
You were hearing the words of Ishaka McNeil, but now it's all about Darius Baracus Gaskin walking away the winner of this particular tournament. And he played young Jill Graves, but it's all about the great victory here, John, in this single game eliminator. Give us your thoughts after the game. Where did you think Darius went right? Where do you think perhaps Young Graves went wrong?
I would say I agree with you when you were saying about the change of game with JL in the center. He led at 10-9, which it was always going to be close when we had a change over. And at times, Young Graves got a little carried away. But we saw the maturity of Gaskin to stay with the game, read the game, and even though Gaskin made 1 or 2 errors that he really should not have made, he remained focused and determined. And it's that determination that kept him in the game. And Gaskin at any day got home, but it was not a beating, a bad beating in any way. It was a very strategic, well thought out win here, and good fighting by Gaskin.
Yes, it's so interesting that when you call the ages of the two players, I was about to ask you if you think that experience will take over youth, and it certainly did. Gaskin started to play a more intelligent form of tennis as he reached like the numbers 12, 13. Did you realize that as well?
Yes, he did. And again, we're talking about a guy who been a junior champion in Barbados. Gaskin been through all of it. He's still doing very well at 29. He's still very much a young face to road tennis. And I'm quite sure that winning here today is going to be encouragement for him going forward, because we need the Gaskins, we need the Emar Edwards, we need Shaquem Nurses, we need the young talents like Tyrese Holder, Azari Clark. We need to see these young guys constantly.
Yeah, so thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us. Thanks to the production team. Thank you, John Wick Chandler. And of course, congratulations to Darius Baracus Gaskin.